Greetings, I'm Elijah, Sun Card 19, and this is a Winter Solstice reading. So the first card we have here is the Eight of Pentacles. This card indicates that this winter season is going to be a great time for you to develop your skills. It's going to be an opportunity for you to really develop some new things in your life and come to a point where you can create these new skills and use them for some reason. So you can use them to market your existing skills. You could use them to earn some extra income or to be of service to other people. But this is a great time to develop skills. So you can either develop a set of skills you already have, or you can learn a new set. You sort of have that window right now. What's crossing you? We have the Two of Swords. Okay, so here's the question is, do you develop an entirely new set of skills, or do you develop on what you currently have? And that's going to be a big question for you. Are you willing to step out or willing to go to a new path during this winter season? A message from your subconscious. We have the Tower card. This card is preparing you for chaos. So be ready and willing for things to change, some sudden movements, some unexpected opportunities or unexpected challenges. But all in all, it's going to be chaotic. Not the entire season, but there's going to be a period or a week or a time, there's going to be an event happening that's going to be chaotic, and it's going to sort of throw some things up in the air for you. And so this is your subconscious mind preparing you for some sporadic change. Your immediate past, we have the Two of Wands reversed. And so this card says that your plans have sort of been a little slow. You haven't been able to move forward and really get out there as quickly as you'd like. So developing these skills, I feel like your current set of skills is sort of not quite there yet. So it could be a clue for you to pick a new set of skills or to learn something new so that you get past this rut. A message from your superconscious. We have the Justice card. This card has two callings. One that says make sure that you are staying within your legal parameters of whatever you're doing. And two, make sure that you're being fair to people and you're being very sound logically. But it's about being fair to people. It's about giving everyone an equal opportunity or an equal chance and opening up doorways for people, doing what you can for people through fairness. Your immediate future, we have the Eight of Swords reversed. And so I feel like you're gonna think about this for a while. This idea of learning a new set of skills. I think right now you feel like your current set of skills is what you need, or you already have everything you need. And so, and I think that's sort of creating a roadblock for you. I think that you need to be willing to expand and learn some new skills, and maybe you'll take a class, maybe you'll read some articles, maybe you'll watch some videos or purchase some videos or have lunch with a mentor of some sort. But I feel like there's some new information that you need to learn. So that's really going to get you to move forward with this development of skills. Your role during this winter solstice, we have the Page of Pentacles, and this is the card of studying. So I really feel like it's time for you to learn some new things, expand your horizon, find different ways and different approaches to doing what you're doing. I think that if you continue to go in the same direction you're going in right now, you're going to spend a lot of time spinning your wheels in the mud. Okay, so I feel like if you learn some new tricks, learn some new information, do something so that you can really, do what you got to do and move forward. And I think that that'll be very beneficial for you. So the idea of the George Washington, if I had 8 hours to cut a tree down, I'd spend 7 hours sharpening the blade. And so this is you sharpening your blade as opposed to, sometimes you're better off going back a little bit, sharpening the blade, and then cutting down your work, than chipping away at it with a dull blade. Okay? And I feel like for you, studying is going to feel like a setback while you're doing it, but once you get going with the sharper blade, you'll realize that it'll be worth it. Your environment, the Sun card. This card indicates that you can expect a lot of beneficial and gracious help from people around you. I think you'll be very supportive. People will support you in your opportunity to develop new skills, and they'll support you in the learning of the new skills. And so I just feel like you have a lot of support around you right now, so harness that support. Your hopes and fears, we have the Four of Cups reversed. This card indicates that this situation, this project, whatever you're working on, is going to take longer than you think it will. And it's going to take longer for it to be satisfying. Okay, so you have to, the period of time, so we run into some things as humans, we do this. We have the enthusiastic phase that gets us excited, and we have the phase where we get results. And if there's a gap between the excitement and the results, generally that's when people quit. For example, people want to lose weight. They get excited for 2 weeks, they get excited for 3 weeks, but it might take 6 months to lose weight. And in that gap, they sort of lose sight of the project and everything collapses. Your job is to maintain the enthusiasm, maintain the reason why you're doing this throughout the entire project, so that when the enthusiasm wears off and the results aren't in, you have that space in between where you're still able to have results. You're still able to push forward and keep going and stick to the reason why you're doing the project. So prepare yourself to make it through the period of time when the enthusiasm is starting to wear off, and replenish the enthusiasm, but the enthusiasm's starting to wear off and the results haven't come in just yet. There's a phase there that you have to make it through, sort of the gap. It's sort of like crossing the bridge. And your outcome card, we have Judgment card. Judgment is about renewal. It's about rebuilding yourself. It's about an opportunity for you to call in all your forces and to rebuild all your forces and sort of gather yourself so that you can build something new. You can develop something new. It's a new phase. It's a new start. It's the replenishing regeneration process. And so I really feel like you have to be open to allowing yourself to learn some new skills, go into some new directions, and just let it flow. And you don't have to be very rigid about it, okay? It's going to be very beneficial for you to be more open. It's going to be beneficial for you to be more fluid and just to let things flow. I know the Eight of Pentacles is the hard worker, but sometimes the Eight of Pentacles gets stuck in doing things a certain way. And it's like if it works once, if it works twice, it'll work 30 times. And that's not always true. There may be a point where you have diminishing returns. And when you have diminishing returns, that's a sign that you're not being flexible and you're not being fluid and you're just sort of doing the same thing over and over again. Always thinking that it'll always bring you the same results. And, you know, doing a certain amount of work for one period of time may bring you one set of results, but you may have to do more, or you may have to change something so that you continue to grow. So I feel like flexibility is your friend. Hard work and flexibility are two of the biggest messages I got here, and the other message I got here is, well, be prepared for chaos. But really, I think you need to study and learn. Spend some time around people who've been around the boat or been around the block, and that will definitely be beneficial for you. Remember, there's a period of time in between the enthusiasm of why you started and the results of why you started. And that gap is the bridge that you have to cross. That is how do you get through the middle period where the enthusiasm is gone and the results aren't in. And that's a big clue for you. Okay, so when you get into those doldrums, those middle days, those long lazy days in between, make sure that you still have the reason why you started the project, the reason why you're doing this is still at the forefront of your mind to prevent you from quitting. I'm Elijah, Sun Card 19. Thank you for letting me read for you. Many blessings, love and light.